Hi, it's me, Rachel of Monk and Marble, and welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a very long time since I've uploaded a Plan With Me video, and I do apologize for that. I have been filming. I have a lot of videos filmed, actually, so my only excuse is that I hate editing, but this video is a very special video because it's a collab with Cassie, aka sweetlikehoney.plans. I'm sure you guys already know her, but if you don't, be sure to check her out. She is super active on Instagram and her spreads are absolutely amazing. So, Cassie has become a good friend of mine through Instagram, and she was actually the first friend I made in the planner community. And she's been really supportive of me and my shop. And I had the pleasure of meeting her in person and had a blast. She's super cool. She's really easy to talk to, and she's just so much fun. She's such a good person and really a great friend to have. So, when Cassie hauled this kit, which is the Winter Reverie kit by Two Lil Bees, she called all the bears hi bears. And I thought that was the cutest and funniest thing I had ever seen, and immediately became obsessed with hi bears. So, when we were talking about which kit to use for our collab, I immediately thought it's got to be Winter Reverie because of the high bears. So we did end up using this kit, and I'm so glad we did. Overall, I like the end result of the spread, and I think it came out really pretty, but it was definitely a very long journey getting there. For some reason, I had a really hard time getting started and just didn't like anything that I was doing. And I honestly think I was just putting too much pressure on myself to make this spread perfect since it was going to be a collab with Cassie, and I didn't want to embarrass her with a crappy spread. Um, so one night, I actually texted Cassie about this one night when I was just I was having a really rough time and I was kind of freaking out. And she said, "Just have fun with it. It'll be beautiful." And that's exactly what I needed to hear. The whole point of memory planning for me is to have fun and enjoy the process. It's a hobby. It's a way to make or just to take a break from life and let ourselves be creative with something. And it's meant to be fun. And it's okay if it's not perfect. Um, it's, I mean, honestly, it is just one week in your life. And also, perfection doesn't actually exist. And I think it should be banned from all vocabulary, despite the fact that I say that word literally all the time. So, if you guys ever feel the same way, if you feel pressure to make the quotation marks perfect spread and hate everything you do as a result, it's okay. Just step away. Take a breather and remind yourself that it's just supposed to be fun. That's all. No one's judging you or grading you. And if they are, then they need to go away and get a life of their own. So, part of our collab is that we ask each other questions and answer them in the video. So I'm going to be going back and forth between answering questions and talking about my spread, although to be honest, I think I will be focusing more on answering questions so that you guys can get to know me better, and I want to give Cassie some good answers. So here we go. First off, as you can see in my spread here, I started off by doing something very different from what I usually do, and I decided to try putting a whole sparkly snowflake washi strip from the Pretty Pink Co. at the top of the pages to make it look like it's snowing. Um, I had been wanting to try it for a while just to see what it looks like. And spoiler alert, I do pull them up, but I think if I allowed myself to have more patience with it, I probably would have been able to find a way to make it work for me. But for this spread, I do end up pulling it off, but I want to try it again in the future, maybe with a kit with less florals and deco to use in the date cover area, maybe. But as I mentioned before, I did have a hard time getting started, and you will see me pull up and change a lot of stickers that I put down originally. So, tea break. Let's do some questions. Okay. Question number 1 from Cassie is, how did you find the planner community? So I do talk about this in my first Plan With Me video. So if you want a more in-depth answer to this question, feel free to pop over to that video. But I do have a quick answer, which is Lauren of Plan Mosh Plan. I was recommended on YouTube to start watching her videos, and I did, and I fell in love with her planning style. So I started following her on Instagram. Naturally, I was then recommended lots of planner pages, started following them as well, and here I am. Question number 2, what made you decide to start designing and make your own stickers? Okay, that is a tough and complicated question to answer because it goes back a few years. So I'll start at the beginning. Many, many moons ago, when I was a wee little girl who loved art. Um, Art's always been a passion of mine, and I started painting for real with acrylics in my early 20s. And after a few years, I decided to try watercolors and immediately fell in love. At the time, I was a full time paralegal at a very large corporate company in downtown Los Angeles, and I was really not happy with my job. So, with the full support of my wonderful husband, I decided to quit my job and do art full time. So, I always knew that I wanted to sell my art online, but it's an incredibly competitive and highly expensive market, and I wanted my art to be more easily accessible and available to all sorts of people. So I started off doing paintings and digital art for Christmas, like gift cards, gift tags, cute little Christmassy stickers, um, wooden ornaments, things like that. So once Christmas was over, I decided to make little stickers out of the plants and flowers that I had painted. Then I became inspired by junk journaling. Some call it art journaling, and some call it ephemera. And I began making stickers to fit that style. I was taking photographs of flowers and plants. I was playing around with dyeing papers using homemade plant dyes that I had made, and I started taking apart flowers and things like that and drawing them as individual pieces. I can't talk. Um, and just I was just like having fun and playing around with different things and trying to create things that I thought would be really pretty put in an art journal. Um, so then COVID happened and I did become pretty depressed and pretty much lost all motivation to work on my art. I won't go too deep with that because I want to keep things positive. So once I found the memory planning community, I became happier. um, so, as we all know, buying stickers could be a very expensive hobby, and I was hesitant to buy lots of stickers back then. So I decided to just design and make my own. I knew it would be pretty easy because I already knew how to make stickers and I already had all of the necessary equipment. And so I was actually not planning on selling any of the stickers that I made for myself, but my husband would come and look at my stickers and my creations and suggested that maybe I should start putting them in my shop. So my shop was closed at the time, but I figured, well, why not make some extras that people can buy if they want once I open back up. So once I started posting photos of my stickers on Instagram, I began getting inquiries about how to get them. And so that's when I decided to make a shift in my shop and focus more on making foil stickers. Um, I like my designs, obviously, because I made them for myself first. I mean, I designed them for me to use in my spreads and to be like exactly the way I wanted them to be. Um, but also it did allow me the ability to take the concept of a sticker and change it to a, like I said, a design that perfectly matches my style, which I think tends to be a bit more unique. I don't mean that in like a pretentious way. I'm not here for that, but um I guess what I'm trying to say is that I like putting my own spin on things, even the basics. So, for example, back when I started using scalloped dividers, um, I was always annoyed that I had to cut off the border on the top of the scallop um, because I wanted the top of the foiled part to like butt up right against the bottom of whatever sticker I was, like putting it next to. That doesn't make sense, but Um yeah, I hated doing that. So I decided to design my own scallop dividers that are actually cut out of a thick line of foil so that the whole sticker is pure foil. So you don't have to there's no border around it. You don't have to cut off anything and you know, I hadn't seen it at the time. I hadn't seen anything like that before, and I thought it was a pretty creative way to solve the problem. Um, and same with scripts and date dots. I prefer to use my own font and size, and I prefer my date dots to be kiss cut rather than squares or circles. So that's really the concept and purpose of my sticker designs, to take something commonly used and try to find a more creative way to design and use these stickers. Okay, in the spread here, you'll see I just showed off the magical liquid that is Undo. You can buy it from Instagram. It is such an awesome tool if you need to pick up a sticker and it's like tearing. You know how the paper tears sometimes when you pull it up. So you just need a teeny tiny bit of undo. A little goes a long way. You just like put the liquid on the edge of the sticker, and that will make pulling up the sticker so much easier. And it'll help keep the stickiness on the back of a sticker too. So a lot of the times you can reuse that sticker that you pulled up using undo. So yeah, like I said, I did pull up all those snowflakes. I also ended up pulling up that bottom washi because it had gotten messed up. And but since I had purchased the journaling sheets that went along with this kit, I used the washi strips from the journaling sheets to put on the bottom as a replacement washi. And then I used these super cute, like forest evergreen foiled stickers. They were a mix. Three. I got them from three different shops: Sadie Stickers, The Pretty Pinko, and Letters to Apollo. Um, and yeah, I made this cute little forest scene down there on the bottom, and I thought it really like kind of matched the vibe of the kit with like foresty, like bears and stags and things like that. So, um, the washi strip I'm putting down right now, the snowflake set, is something I made in my shop. Um, right here I'm using these really cute knit um, washi. I also use the knit dividers in my spread on my headers earlier. That's from Sadie Stickers. Um, and then in a little bit, you'll see me use these knit dividers as a rope. I make this cute little scene in my sidebar where I make a like little swing for one of my high bears, and I use that nip divider as rope because it kind of looks like rope. And yeah, anyways, you'll see what I'm talking about later on, but in case I'm answering a question when I'm doing that, that's what I did. Okay. So let me get some more tea so my throat doesn't hurt so bad. Okay. Question 3. Where where do you find inspiration for your art slash stickers? Oh, here's my little high bear scene. Yeah, so I put a high bear um, on a ladder. He's having fun up there, and then here is where I'm making that swing. Yeah, swing. I forgot how to speak English. Yeah, so that's actually one of the headers that came with the kit, and then in a second I'll put those knit dividers on, and it makes it look like a swing. So Mr. High Bear is up there in the corner on the swing having so much fun. And then I put down one of the stag deco, and he's down there kind of looking at the bears like, what the heck are you doing? So that's a fun little scene I made. There's the rope that I'm talking about. And yeah, I thought it was super cute, right? I think it's cute. Um, Okay, back to the questions. Where do you find inspiration for your art slash stickers? Okay. Um, I feel like I already answered that question a little bit in my previous question, but I will say flowers. Flowers, 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 and flowers. Flowers are my passion. They are my soul. Flowers are pure perfection, even though that word is banned. And they are truly, in my opinion, the most beautiful creation on earth. Not just flowers, but nature in general. Clouds, leaves, bushes, trees, oceans, lakes, mountains, and everything in between. I like to take photos of plants and then paint from the photos. A more obvious answer would be Instagram. I follow a lot of artists and photographers, And I guess the last thing I'll mention is sticker kits. I think sticker kits are an awesome way to enjoy artwork made by someone else. And if you think about it, it's kind of like art inception because first someone will paint the artwork or take the photos. Then they'll turn it into clip art. Then the sticker shops will buy the clip art and turn it into a whole nother piece of art, which are the sticker kits. And then we buy the sticker kits and turn them into our own pieces of art, which is our spreads. And that's the main thing I love about using kits and deco stickers for memory planning is that we support all these other artists working so hard to create a beautiful product, and then we become artists ourselves. And it's I just think it's so cool. It's so like I don't know. Like I said before, the art world can be so pretentious, but here in this lovely community that we have, we do like to support one another and we post each other's, spreads that we do. And it is like a piece of art. I mean, our spreads are art that we created with our own two hands, using art from that other people made with their own two hands, made from art that other people made with their own two hands. And it's all just really awesome. So I'll get my head out of the clouds now and come back down to earth. But that's, yeah, that is where I find my inspiration. Okay, what am I doing in the spread? Uh, oh, I'm doing my day by day now, which isn't all that, it's not all that exciting. So I'll answer more questions. Hold on a second. I need some tea. Mm. Yeah, I spilled that one. All right. What has been your all time favorite vacation? Okay. This is another difficult one for me to answer, but after a lot of thought, I have to say my favorite vacation was a quick weekend trip to Big Bear. Hey, Bear! Big Bear for my 30th birthday, which was 4 years ago. Um, the vacation was only like 3 days, like 2 nights, I think. I don't know. It wasn't fancy or anything, but it was the first time that I had ever done all the decision making myself. So usually it's my husband who decides what to do and plan things, and I just kind of help in the background. But this was the first time that I was like, this is exactly what I want to do, and this is how I want to do it. So we went to a cute little cabin in Big Bear. We bought some pastries and food from the local shops, and I just read books. And this is before I started planning. So I was just reading books and knitting socks by the fire the whole time, and I I loved it. It was the best. I loved it. It was just exactly what I wanted to do. I didn't care about anything else. It was all for me. It was my trip. It was my vacation. It was my birthday, and it was all for me. And it, like I said, it was the first time I had ever taken charge and done that, and it made me feel so powerful. You know, also turning 30 is a big deal. It was a big changing point in my life because you are truly an adult when you hit your 30s. Like you're no longer in your 20s. You're no longer in college or high school or like doing all that stuff. And for me, I was so ready to move on from my 20s and be a 30-year-old lady. 30-year, wait, oh, what does Jenna Marble say? 32-year-old lady. I was a 30-year-old lady and I was truly just being my best adult self. Question 5. If you could choose anywhere to live, where would you want to live and why? Okay, Cassie, these questions are getting harder and harder. Where would I want to live? That's a big decision because living there means commitment. Like, I asked Cassie where she would want to go for vacation, but she wants me to actually commit to living somewhere. Um, well, I'm inclined to say something like Hawaii or Greece or Italy, but since I haven't been to any of those places, it's hard to say if I would actually like it there or not. Um, I want a place that's chill, like not busy, not a ton of people, therefore not Los Angeles, and just cool and like nice people with like chill vibes, you know? Also, a place that's full of nature and beauty and has good food. Good food is very important. Must have good food. I think I might be describing Hawaii, but I don't know. If any of you guys have been to Hawaii, you can let me know. Okay. Question number 6. What sticker shop has surprised you in a good way with their releases lately? I would have to say, hands down, Miss and Meow. I like her old format, but her new format with her icons is so bomb, and I love it. I'm loving the artwork she's been using lately, and I also love her new journaling sheets. I think her journaling sheets blah, are just like a good combination of like all the things put into one. And I'm not going to expand further on that sentence. What else? What else? What else? Oh, she's been doing a really good job with filling up her floral deco sheets, like filling them up with lots of stickers, and there's not I'm not I oh my gosh, I can't talk anymore. This is okay, talking for over 30 minutes is really hard for me. So just give me a moment. I don't ever talk this much. I sit at home at my desk all by myself. I am self-employed and I work all by myself, just me, literally nobody else. And so I don't talk to anybody all day, and that's my life. And I just talk to my husband at night because he works all day too. Anyways, um, I was trying to say that her deco sheets have a lot of florals and not a lot of white space, um, which I appreciate because I used to have to find and purchase clip art on Etsy and then make my own deco sheets because I didn't feel like most shops did enough florals on one sheet, and I didn't want to have to buy like 4 sheets of deco. But nowadays, shops are starting to do a really good job of putting more stickers on one sheet, and I love that. You know what? I need to take a break for a second because I am just ruining this. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Um, I'm rushing myself. I think that's the issue. I'm seeing that there's only 10 minutes left in this video, and I still have a lot more things to say, so I'm rushing myself. But I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna chill. Okay. Question number 7. What are Wow, that break did a lot of good, didn't it? Um, what are you hoping to see as fall trends in the planner community? I don't know. That's my answer. I don't know. Um, no, I like our current trends. I still love using lots of florals, and I'm loving the floral trimps and washi strips that shops are coming out with lately. Oh, Panda Bird Design and um, Ray from Gathered Plans, they just released some really cool washi strips that are meant to be used as date covers, and I think that concept is really cool. Um, so for fall specifically, as long as I have lots of fall leaves and pumpkins, I'll be happy. Lastly, question number 8. What is your fave color combo for planner kits? Bright and bold or more soft and pastel? Any particular colors or color combos you love? Okay, definitely more soft and pastel. White and pink are actually my two favorite colors. And I never like for things to be too bright or dark in color. Um, I think it just offends my eyeballs or something. I don't know. So I tend to stay away from blues and purples because I prefer more warm tones colors like yellow, peach, pinks, and even sometimes like really soft greens like sage or eucalyptus. So for kids, I pretty much automatically love something that is mainly pink or pink and beige, very neutral tones. But I don't like too many different pastels together in one kit, like the cotton candy look, because then it's just like too many different colors for my senses. Like it's like color overload. Well, color overload. That will end with that. Okay, so how am I doing on time? I have 7 minutes left. So that is all the questions I have from Cassie. Thank you so much, Cassie, for taking the time to come up with these excellent questions. These are really good and well thought out questions. Mine are definitely not as good, so sorry about that. Um, uh, so if you guys also want to answer these questions, I would love to hear your answers. So feel free to comment down below your answers if you like. So, sip of water. My throat is definitely hurting if you can't tell. But since we are coming to the end of this video, kind of, I think, I don't know, I'm not good with timing. Now, it is the time to announce a special surprise for those who made it all the way to the end. It is a giveaway of stickers. Stickers from my shop, Buckin' Marple. Yeah, I've put together a bunch of my best sellers and will be giving them away to one of you. They are all transparent matte stickers in the main 4 foil colors. So gold, silver, rose gold, and light gold. Unfortunately, we will have to host the giveaway on Instagram because YouTube is very strict about giving away your personal information. So you can find photos and videos of these stickers on my Instagram page, which is just straight Monk and Marple. I'll put that down in the description box below too. And also Cassie's in this Instagram page, which is sweetlikehoney.plans. And the rules are: number 1, like both our videos. Number 2, follow me, Cassie, and Two Lil Bees on Instagram. Number 3, comment on either my post or Cassie's post. I'll make a post specifically for this Plan With Me giveaway. Yes, comment what you're most looking forward to this summer and include your favorite fruit emoji. And that's it. Pretty easy, right? I think so. So the giveaway will be open for a whole week from the time this video is posted, which will be Sunday, June 5th, which means that it will end June 12th. And I will be leaving these instructions in the description box below, so don't worry about that. If you don't remember anything I just said, you could just read it again down below. So do make sure that you go watch Cassie's video because well, we'll just watch all of her videos first of all and subscribe to her too because she is significantly more consistent with videos than I am. She's really good at talking. So like her Plan With Me voiceovers are always really good. They're really interesting. She doesn't fumble over words like I do. And yeah, and she's also really good. She's really creative with her spreads and creative with the way she uses stickers. She has done some amazing things with her spreads. And yeah, so just make sure you check her out. I would like to give a million thanks to Cassie for doing this collab with me. She was very patient with me while I had so many issues getting this video together. Yeah, I had issues. I had a lot of issues, but I'm not going to go into that because it'll take all day. But I appreciate the patience, Cassie, and if you never wanted to collab with me again, I would completely understand. So, yes, as I said before, make sure you go watch her Plan With Me video, check out her Instagram, and yeah, her spreads are absolutely gorgeous every single time. So I want to just quickly mention here in the video, this new thing I'm doing for 2022 is putting the name of the kit and the name of the shop that I purchased the kit from down in the washi because I think that is I don't know, I just wanted I wanted that part of the memory and I wanted a pretty way to display that. So that's what I decided to do. Here's my little wiggle. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it's not too rough for you to listen because I'm so bad at talking. So, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye!